All right.
Okay, fine. I won't tell you any of the information.
You guys go throughout the night. I'll just mark a little path here. You guys kind of get to about right here. And you maybe want to move a little bit, Fells, what you're thinking, a little bit more to the east, out of the direct path of the outpost and where you need to go. You can definitely make it to where you want to go, but it is nighttime now, and one of your party members does not have dark vision.
Motherfucking humans. God, just who can
Is it
stand
a
them?
black ninja suit? Do you guys want me to wear like white or some other more friendly color? Because
Assassin's Creed would do a lot for me. I mean, I'm just.
What's Assassin's Creed?
What's Assassin's Creed, man?
Besides
White?
the video game, I meant, is it white?
Right. Well, Assassin's Creed is all white armor. Like.
It's a creed in the land, didn't you know?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, but he's like in all white. Am I?
You're fine.
Yeah, no.
You're fine.
Like the least assassin we are. Yeah, no, I get it.
Let's switch. I mean, we're in the snow. It's not that bad. It's a decent color.
In fact, the white's probably better for you than the goddamn black.
Maybe.
All right.
I mean, I've never talked about it, but yeah. All right, keep going. Sorry.
All right. So
no.
you guys set up camp, or do you keep marching through?
Speaking of which, I'm gonna put my vestments on over my armor because they're white.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Make a. Atlas would be the most apt for this. Make an insight check at Atlas.
Am I the most apt for that, though?
Yeah. All right.
Apparently. I
Good
probably
enough.
could have done better.
Okay. You're good. You guys go to sleep. What are you rolling insight for?
Just a bit, just to prove to Atlas that I'm better than he is.
Okay. Well. Anyways, you guys sleep through the night. What do you do?
Same shifts.
Okay. Well, what's the strategy for tomorrow?
So what do we know is waiting for us? So do we know that there are troops there waiting, that they're looking for something?
You know
Are they
that
there right
there's
now?
someone searching the area. You know that they've pinpointed a location to search. This was yesterday. So you can guess tomorrow there might be people there at a certain time. It's
Do
how
we think these?
it's how
do we
early you
think-
want to be there.
All right. Do we think these would be workers? Would they trust them with
You don't
this kind
there
of
definitely
thing?
wouldn't be workers. You know this. Like
Okay.
All military folk.
Yeah, it's like so at the minimum, would have reason to believe it'd be like 8 guards, right? Because Yorkin said that there's 8
at the
guards holding
minimum
base.
it would be 8
At the
guards.
minimum, it'd be 8 guards.
Realistically, Atlas, you think it's probably more the unseen handling this ordeal.
And so he said there was 8 of them, so reason to believe at maximum 8 unseen, hopefully, besides the backup coming in.
Yeah.
So I would like to explain the unseen to everybody at some point before we fight them. I definitely would never let us go in without that. I would say that the unseen is a private military initiative by House Saris.
Let me, one second. I've corrected that. It is a private private elite force from the Council of 5, which one of the council members can direct.
Okay.
Anyone or
So Atlas, your House Saris? Your
No. If we're going to be honest here, which is all I ever wanted to do with you guys, I am part of the Black Blight, which is trained in a similar fashion, although we're much better than the Unseen. But, I mean, that conditioning, that programming, that experimental torture, and, militaristic mindset is something that the Black Blight has in common. But the Black Blight is more Eleftherian, is more Eridine, not so much of House Devrin, or of Devrin and the houses there. The Unseen is their counterforce to the Black Blight. The Black Blight is an older tradition. The Unseen is rather new. And so the unseen like to tattoo themselves, generally with very dark, thick ink, and that's why I've known that they've been involved for a little bit. That body in the cave, besides,
Are we looking at wizards?
No, the unseen are like me. They'd be very skilled in martial hand-to-hand combat and very
We're
good
looking
at
at monks and
disguise.
rogues, so to speak. We're looking at the martial artists
Yes.
who love the shadows, and the folk who love the shadows. No arcane training or divine training, as far as you're aware.
I wouldn't say. I mean, it's certainly possible, but I was never trained in the arcane arts, so I didn't. The training is very, very contained, so I don't know. But I've never seen it, so I would think they're just martial artists. Yeah, and I would also say that they're not nearly as good as I am.
So out of character, because Alexander doesn't know about this. So like that dude we killed before.
Cola.
Yeah. There's a good chance.
Are they all going to be that strong?
There's a decent. Tola was very powerful. They're not all going to be that strong, but they are very powerful. And the threat actually comes not from the unseen that are on the battlefield, but the unseen that patrol castles, just like I am. You know, the people that are good with political maneuvering, who aren't, their battlefield isn't necessarily fields. It's
great. So they got prettier words than blades. I'm fine with that. Let's.
I mean, the people out here are not the pretty word types. And like I said, I mean, I'm kind of a unique one in the sense that no one's controlling me. That I have free will. But the vast majority of them are absolutely fight to the death. You cannot reason with the unseen. So just keep that in mind.
All right. So you guys sleep through the night. As Atlas tells you the story before everyone takes their shifts, what time do you want to wake up?
What time is sunrise in the winter? Oh, no. Sorry, we were sleeping through the day to go to the night.
Well, it
right?
took you the day to get here. No, wait. You're right. You walk through the night. You're sleeping through the day.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like at night. That's fair.
Yeah. What time do you want to go?
Dusk in the winter is 6-ish, or
Yeah,
we
about
looking
6.
Yeah, that's what I would say. If we marched through the night and slept a bit in the day, we're in the forest. It's dark enough for the.
So who's on? Alexander, you're on fourth watch. Make a perception check. About an hour into your watch. 10 or better.
Perception. Did it go? All right, I'm gonna give it a second.
Okay,
Oh,
there it is. Okay.
Ignore the second one then.
Yeah, it's you're just on your shift. Nothing happens. All right, and you go wake everyone else up as your shift ends. It's roughly around 6 a.m.
PM.
6 p.m. Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
It's weird to be in reverse like this. All right, so
I
you
should have
guys
gone first.
wake up. I know, right?
Yeah.
So you guys wish to head with Fell's ability to this ruinous section, right?
And I guess I gotta lead the group if I do that. I don't like being first in line, but yeah, if I'm gonna take the lead of the group, I'll put on buckler and rapier, just in case.
All right, make survival check.
In the forest.
It's advantage, yes. Ooh,
God, I
very
love the
nice.
ranger.
Very nice.
Ranger's so good.
You're able. All of a sudden, the trees change. Like instead of oak, sycamores, a couple conifer and fir trees, massive fir trees that are colorful. Something not of this plane. Put your hand on it, and you don't see the odd mushroom that's very bright and colorful that you've never seen before. This kind of rings a bell as Yorkin was telling you about how they spotted something like this. This was near the ruins, and all of a sudden your foot hits a stump. You look down, it's not a stump at all. It's actually part of an old road, perhaps.
Survival on that to see if I can tell where it leads and what it is.
You don't,
13's not great.
You don't really know. You can't.
Just a piece of road.
Yeah, just a piece of road.
I silently to the group pointed out.
Yeah, there's some very rare funguses and just everything all around everyone. Some of them are actually giving off a little bit of light.
Alexander, it's total, well, almost total darkness. Alexander, if you want to put a hand on my shoulder, I know you're not going to be foreseeing much. I just don't want to go with a light right now.
Right. Sure.
I'll let you know.
Hands on your shoulder.
Danner, if you can have a light spell ready, something you could throw in a rock and push down or something.
Well, I've still got ball bearings I can hold in my fist if we need to dampen it.
What? You know what? Why don't you do that for Alexander? He can keep one hand on my shoulder, one hand on the ball bearing. If he needs to see, he can open it up.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'm going to cast light on a ball bearing and hand it to Alexander.
Cast light, and then you very quickly exchange it, and all of a sudden it's bright and then dim. You make another survival check. You're searching this area. You think you're within like 500 feet. All right. You catch sight of a road, actually, beneath the very thick coverage of vines. And then it ends at a spot ahead. What do you do?
Spot ahead there? I mean, I make the signal to everyone. I tap the hand on my shoulder. I put his fingers into a forward marker facing my... just trying not to make sound.
Okay.
And I'll gesture to Atlas to forward ahead.
Do you want Atlas to take the lead? To go to that spot, or you?
The idea is I want him to stealth to where that road is leading. And those are the signals.
Yeah, which is very fitting because he has eyes of the owl or something like night goggles. Essentially.
Keep your eyes open and be quiet was, I think you'd figure out from.
So Atlas, do you go forward?
I'm not going to follow the road exactly. I don't want to be standing on the road, but I would check
it's
it out.
barely a road.
It ain't a road, Frank.
It's very covered in vines.
God.
Right, but you go forward to where he's pointing out.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. I figured I'd break off from the group at some point to go closer.
Right, you go, and the road does indeed end around a circular area. It seems, as you don't really notice it until you're pretty much on there. Make an acrobatics check. As all of a sudden the ground starts going.
15?
15 does not
Levitate.
get it. All of a sudden, the entire ground. So levitate, you can't go up. You hover above the ground.
Or hover above the ground.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, it appears to be at top of a sinkhole as it just goes. Makes a loud sound of crashing rock and soil, and you slowly start descending.
Okay.
And make a perception check. You see something very odd right beneath you.
Is it a monster?
It is something. It looks empty to your eye, and then all of a sudden you pick something out.
I want out of the hole. How quickly can I get out of the hole?
Hold on. Well, you're falling. You have to have stuff to hold on to go up. So you're falling in the hole.
Yeah.
All right. You're essentially falling half your speed, and you can make an acrobatics check again or athletics to grab on to some type of vine. But you actually grab onto a chunk that hasn't fallen off yet, and you pull yourself up, looking down as.
I mean, if I think it's safe, I will like reverse rock climb down. You know what I mean? That's
right. You're on your way down. You're about 50 feet from the bottom. It's a 60-foot drop.
Okay.
As you get closer, you're 50 feet from the bottom. You notice that some of the rock looks suspended, and you see this weird motion. It looks like some type of cube-shaped, translucent being is just sitting stationary right underneath this area. And it just kind of wobbles as stuff hits it.
Okay. All right. Well,
but you notice that there's a whole cavern down here. That's the real surprise, as I will reveal it to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head back up. I think I'm not gonna do this solo, so I'll rock climb while my legs are floating. Once in a while, helping me. I'll just rock climb back up.
All right. Do that then.
Tell the group.
Everyone just sees Atlas go, whoop, except for Alexander. He doesn't see anything. He just hears it. See Atlas go, whoop, and then slowly climb back out.
And then I tell him that I see a cube-shaped translucent being, and that there's a whole cavern up below us, and that I think that it's not a bad idea to go down and explore it. And that if they want to give me a rope, I'll float back down and drop the rope.
Oh, no.
How deep did you say it was?
No.
60 feet.
We have 30 feet of rope.
I've got
30 feet. We can tie it together.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you my 30 feet that I found at the fort.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. Anyways, do you guys not want to go down there?
Oh God, no! I'm absolutely going down with you. If they don't want to, that's.
I'm going with.
Okay, well, I'll just kind of grab the rope and then I'll just swan dive back down the pit.
All right.
Into the jelly?
8.5 out of 10.
The hole that is opening
Silver
up.
medal.
The hole that is opening up is very. It's directly over this cube.
Oh God!
Well, then
Swan dive down.
Make a
slow down.
acrobatics check to change midair.
Don't land on the cube.
Oh!
You're like, you're slow falling. You're trying, and you're just swimming essentially with this rope. As very slowly, you just see yourself getting closer to this gelatinous, translucent being, and you get 1 second. And also, everyone roll. Let me paste everyone on here.
Oh, what a crit fail.
And a 3.2 from the Russian judge. That's gonna hurt.
Let me get everyone on here real quick. That was great.
That was
Good
terrible.
job. That was way to crit fail,
Yeah, that was a really bad crit fail.
Mr. Will Wheaton.
What do
He
you mean,
always-
Will Wheaton?
He always rolls bad on anything that he
Okay.
plays.
Hey, it's cool. Levitate though, like if I could touch the ground, then I could just blast out of him like a Super Saiyan.
You're not
That'd be-
touching the ground though. Unfortunately, you're in him. You're
sounds
automatically
dirty.
engulfed.
Oh yeah, you just all in that.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
All right. So Atlas,
It'll burn.
you actually take before initiative goes on.
Oh no!
Sweet baby Jesus.
That yawn though, please no.
Build your acrobatics. So take 3d6 acid damage for 1 second. Take 13 points of acid damage.
Jesus.
And
All right.
I will roll initiative for everyone 1 second. I clear.
Right, right.
I'm taking half
Rep,
reaction.
sleep until real quick while you roll initiative. I'll be right back.
All right. Kevin does know that I just have to click a button to roll initiative for you guys, right?
Probably not.
I'm going last. All right.
All right, everyone just kind of sees this happening, but the rope is now secured. Unfortunately, is also in a gelatinous cube. Oh, nice.
You gotta be kidding me.
And you're dead.
And you're dead. No, I'm just joking.
That'd be a hell of a way to go, you know?
It would be. All right, so it goes. Essentially, let's see. You cannot breathe, but that's fine for you. You are restrained.
So convenient, thank God.
And you take 66 at the start of its turn every when you are engulfed.
Holy
Now that is its
Shit.
turn. 19 points of damage.
Thank God I get to have this shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, because you can do it once per round.
round.
Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of, and it's actually eating away at the rope. The rope is starting to become frayed and being eaten up by this acid. All right, Fel, it's your turn. The rope. What are you guys securing it to?
Me.
Oh, it's secured to you.
I don't think it's. I don't know if the rope was secured as he went down. If there's a tree or something nearby, I know
Yeah,
we kind of rushed
there's a
it.
tree. That's fine. You can definitely still hold it onto it because he had levitate on him. It didn't really pull it. Make a survival check real quick as an action to tie it up to a nearby tree.
Or you just like, whatever.
20.
That's
That's
fine.
good. You just wrap it around the tree, make a real good knot. You can use the rest of your movement to start going down.
Really, we don't even
And
need
I-
it now. We could just kind of throw it around the trunk and just pull.
I have no idea if he's holding on to it or not. I hope Atlas didn't let go of the rope, and I'm gonna start pulling the rope up as hard as I can.
Athletics,
Oh.
not acrobatics.
That's. Oh, you're right. That's left. I'm sorry.
You're trying. You're trying, and it actually gives you rope burn. Like you're trying, and you just can't do it. And the rope breaks from Atlas's grip as the acid eats through it. And it's now just hovering about 15 feet above the ground where it was eaten off at. Because this creature is about 15 feet tall by 15 feet wide. All right, Dannerby. See the rope swinging back and forth
Okay,
down
I'm
into
gonna
the pit.
I'm gonna climb down just far enough that I can use healing word at 60 feet away. I'm gonna try to heal Atlas.
Nice try, though.
You currently can't.
What's on?
He is inside a creature.
Oh, I can't get him.
He is
even though I know where
inside a
That's-
creature. Like
It's
this
effing
is
up
him,
the action.
and you do it,
Shoot.
not knowing. And the creature just glimmers for a second, and
It's
that's
at
your
full
action.
health, right?
It's at
Alright.
full health.
All right.
Atlas's turn.
Yeah, that
Well,
was-
Dannerby, you still have your movement.
Shoot. I'm just gonna climb back up and get out of the way.
All right.
'Cause-
You didn't even
yeah.
climb down. You were able it's 60 feet down exactly, so you were able to stand over the edge. So
Okay.
Atlas, you can make a DC. Okay, you're fine. It's at the start of his turn that you would take damage, so you can make a DC 12 strength check to escape it.
That a safe word?
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not a strong guy. I'm a fast guy. Okay. There's no way to tumble out of it or anything
Nope,
like that?
nope.
No way to do a dex
No,
check?
it's all strength because you're in this goop. You can't swim through it. You have to pull from it, with all your might.
Okay. Well, Atlas might die today, guys.
All right. You can. Yeah, that's your turn. Alexander.
All right, so right now I am 60 feet on a
Above.
ledge above
Yes.
this thing, and I
Yes.
can't see it.
You don't have your light.
Okay, yeah. I'll
You-
open up my hand so I have
yeah,
the light,
you
and
can-
I'll.
You can,
And how far does the light go?
it goes 20 bright, 20 dim, so 40 feet. You still can't see it.
Okay, I'll toss it down.
All right, as you see it, and it hits this bloop, bloop, and you see this. You see Atlas going, and you
If
see
he
the
wasn't
light.
dying, it'd be hilarious.
You can barely see the thing that's eating him. He just looks like he's doing an act, and then the thing is actually moving a little bit, and you see it.
Okay. All right. So as far as hitting something and then pushing it, it would push him with, wouldn't it?
Yes.
All right. And
And you broke up there, John.
when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to maneuver one of your comrades into a more advantageous position.
Normally that would work, but this thing it specifically states
Jeez.
when it moves, the creature it consumes moves with it.
Okay. I'm saying this is something that will make Atlas move, ideally, in my mind.
In your mind,
Are you attacking Atlas?
No. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to maneuver one of your comrades into a more advantageous position. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and you choose a friendly creature you can see or hear. That creature can use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target or your attack.
in your mind, you think this might work.
All right. I mean, it's really, if I can hit it, then there's no point in not doing it. So
Heavy
how?
crossbow, or what do you have?
Can I even do it with a melee?
With
without-
ranged.
With range.
Let's see. That's the fighter. That's the battle
I feel
master.
I think I did it. I wrote it word for word, but
Right.
You theoretically could do it with range.
Enhance
say-
an attack in some way. It just says attack.
Yeah.
It does
So
not
theoretically,
say
it could.
melee.
The tripping strike and all of that could work with a bow or a
Yeah, it
crossbow.
could. You hit their
It's,
ankle or something like that. It just says
Yep.
attack.
all right then. I will load up a crossbow bolt and fire it at the goop.
All right. Make an attack roll.
No.
Nope. You see a bolt come at you, Atlas, and you're, and it just stops like a couple inches away from your forehead. It hits.
Jeez.
It just doesn't do anything to it, and the bolt starts melting away.
So in the meta, that is quote unquote hit, like mechanically.
Oh, it
or-
actually does. Yes, mechanically it does hit. Actually.
Oh, really?
No, a 10. I'm sorry. This one's a special gelatinous cube. It does not hit.
Okay.
It bounces off the jello.
It consumes it. You hit it where Atlas fell, and it's still kind of closing up around him, so it doesn't really do damage to him or anything. So it looks not effective.
Could I do a check to see if I know anything about how this works?
You just think you didn't damage it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else? You still have your movement.
All right. So the cliff, how easily would I be able to move down it? Would I have to make an acrobatics check?
You have a rope.
Yeah, the rope is still there.
With the rope,
All right.
make an advantage on your athletics, not acrobatics.
Okay, I'm very good at that, and I will have my
Do you have
sword.
disadvantage because of plate on athletics checks, or no?
I don't have plate. I have flint. No, what's it?
Flint.
Splint?
Yeah. Does heavy armor impose disadvantage on athletics, or is that only dexterity?
I'm looking it up now.
I think it's only dexterity. Hold on. You're looking it up.
I read that it's only dex off the top of my head.
I think it's just of that.
Oh, they changed it to just stealth in 5th edition, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Yeah, that's right. So
All right, cool.
yeah,
I can muscles.
So advantage.
I can
That's
muscles
the
real
rope.
good.
The rope is giving you advantage.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
You get your movement speed down the rope, so 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're hanging 30 feet from the rope, right above this thing, and take 6d6 points of damage. Which is going to be 15 points of damage, Atlas.
Okay. 8 this half. Okay.
As it's getting through your armor and your skin's starting to burn. If you had to breathe, it would be very difficult right now as you're screaming in pain, and it's just very slow acidic burn. It's almost like torture.
I'm glad the dude who doesn't need air
Flashbacks
is
again.
inside of this.
Phil, it's
Yeah,
your turn.
flashbacks. No kidding, man.
Your turn, Phil. Has wanted action.
Dude, and I feel so dumb because, like, Atlas would have just
Entirely
swan
avoidable.
dived right into a gelatinous cube. It just all went badly.
I'm
Yeah.
seeing Alexander jumping down.
You tried for
Uh,
something else, but it just...
I know. I tried to do something cool.
All right, so let me to point it off to you. Essentially, Alexander is 30 feet from above this position right here that I have him at.
I'm actually gonna just take pot shots into the cube
Okay, that's a hit.
that look like it hurt it.
Let me check the thing.
You know what? It's a cube. There's no way in hell I'd know if it.
Yeah, you think?
Did it do the same thing as
No,
Alexander's bolt?
it kind of shakes very angrily, perhaps, is what you might think.
Second one hit.
Second one also hits.
All right, then we'll throw this in as well.
Are you Hunter's marking?
That's the Colossal Slayer. If it's minus its maximum hit points.
Yes. And that's only once per round, I believe. Colossus Slayer. Once per...
Once per round?
Oh,
Once per attack.
let me...
I'll look it up.
All right.
I mean, I didn't use it the round before. I'll look it up while you're... Keep going.
Yeah, I didn't...
Well,
Someone
hold up a
said it
minute.
was that, and I didn't double check.
I could absolutely be wrong, and
Oh, wow.
Wasn't
Yeah, you can
on
only
purpose.
deal this extra damage once per turn.
okay.
Yeah.
I apologize then of doing it before.
Yeah, it's fine, though. From now on, we know. So that's that once per turn. And luckily, there's no other enemies right now, so... that's your turn. It took it. Dannerby.
Theoretically 25, but probably not.
I'm gonna cast Bless on everybody but Atlas.
Okay. Atlas, you actually, since you're down there, you see... Well, make another perception check, just real quick.
In between the pain, the burning of the eyes.
Yeah. Disadvantage. So 8. Yeah, you're fine. You don't see anything else down there. Dannerby, you cast Bless. What's that do?
It adds 1d4. Hold on, I'm gonna just put it up. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll 1d4 and add the number to the attack roll or
Nice.
saving throw.
So you everyone else feels invigorated inner light shines in, unfamiliar to you. Helm, right?
Yeah.
All right, Helm. Get the sense it's Dannerby's doing. Unfamiliar to you though is this new entity that seems to be giving you extra strength. So, on an attack roll or a saving throw, as long as he has concentration going, you can roll a d4 to your result. All right. Is that all, Dannerby?
That's it.
All right, Atlas. DC 12, strength check.
All right, guys. Let's do this. Damn it!
Jesus.
Wasn't it?
Uh,
All right.
So, just a second. Let me think. I mean, can I fight it from the inside too? I mean,
Let me check.
Everything you punch, it's a hit.
can I do like a reaction action to
Hold on,
like I
I'm
get a
looking
bonus
quick. I'm looking.
dash, disengage? Like, can I try again?
1 second.
Because my levitate works for like 10 minutes, so I
Yeah.
still have that, and so I plan to just try and get out and then scoop on the walls and just kind of pull my ass out of there.
All right.
So as a
Because
bonus
of this
action, can I-
nature, you can try to make go ahead and make a bonus action of a DC 12 strength check.
Yes.
You're able to get 1 square out of it in any direction that you choose.
Okay.
Okay, so you move to there. All of a sudden, Alexander, you're swinging on this rope, and you see Alex just is the sound this gelatinous cube makes as he kind of exits, and he looks a little worse for wear. His skin's actually steaming. Alexander.
All right then. Let's make sure that we're doing the thing with the maneuvers exactly right. So was that die expended because it was a hit?
No,
Did
the
you-
die's
No,
only
you
expended
have
after
to
the
have to hit it for it to be
Okay, so it
expended.
was not a hit. All right.
Correct. Because it's also added on as damage, and if you don't hit it, you can't add it on as damage.
Okay, so. All right, I will make. Oh, hold on. I'm still hanging.
You're still
onto the
hanging
rope,
30
right?
feet above the ground, 15 feet above the cube.
All right, and the rope is kind of like just tapering into it at this point.
Well, no, the rope is fine now. It just ends at the gelatinous cube.
So I'll move down however much I can to get to the ground without being inside the cube.
You move down 15 feet, make an acrobatics check to swing yourself out of its direction.
Well, here's where I get sucked into the
DC
cube.
12.
All right, that's not going to do it.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
All right, you're able to swing out right there, and you only take
Dun, dun, dun,
half of this damage. So take
dun,
3 points.
dun, dun.
3 points of damage.
And
From
does that get
falling.
negated because of my armor stuff? I don't think so.
What armor stuff?
The feet.
Oh, actually, yeah, because you damage resist. It's damage resistance.
Yeah, I mean, it's bludgeoning technically, kind of.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. It's falling. You
All
resist
right,
it.
so I don't even get hurt. Nice.
But and you're actually standing right next to this cube, and
Dang.
it looks. Oh yeah, you still have an action. Go for it.
Yeah, that was my whole move.
That was your movement, but you still have an action.
All right, how bad does Atlas look? Like, is he going to die if he gets sucked up in this thing one more time?
It's unsure. Make an insight check right now. Quickly.
Okay.
Quick glance.
Insight.
All right. You think he's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, your character's like, he looks okay. You've seen him worse for wear.
All right, I'll take my 2 swings at it with my longsword.
Fantastic.
All right, that's a.
Oh, that's a.
And-
yeah, that's a. Okay, so 5 points of damage.
You get plus 1.
Oh, that's
It-
only no.
No,
Blessing is only
it's
to
only
your
to
attack
attack.
roll. not your damage.
That's what it is.
Okay, that's a hit too.
Yeah, that's both of them are hits.
And for that,
Oh, you're talking about his insight thing? That's too late. Anyway, so.
oh, yeah, whatever.
So.
I think he's fine.
Minus,
So I will use pushing attack for that last one. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to drive the target back. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must
it is
make
not.
a
It
strength saving
is.
throw.
It's huge though, so it wouldn't work on it.
Okay.
You already know that, so you wouldn't have done it.
Do I still do the damage with it?
Not the superiority die.
Okay.
Well, actually, you would do the damage with it if you wanted to, but it wouldn't work as far as flavor. You cannot trip a cube.
All right. I'll just not use it for this time then.
All right.
Grapple him.
That's what I got.
Also, if you're within 5 feet of someone inside the cube, you can take an action to pull that person out of the cube.
Good to know.
By the way.
May soon become relevant.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I work out. I'm good.
As that's the noise your blade makes as it slices through. Never seen anything quite like it before. This weird noise kind of comes back to it, and it actually just kind of uses that as a rebound and slams into you, Alexander.
Whoops. Did I do it my
Oh, it misses.
Oh,
But it will move towards you. Make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
that you will get the bless on.
Boom.
Oh! All right.
Nice.
Move 5
All
feet.
saves, all attack rolls, no damage rolls.
Yeah, yep. That's awesome. He
All right,
critted
5
anyways.
feet. Can I move?
Any direction
There?
away from it. Yes.
Okay, just
can.
wondering
It
where
goes-
the wall is.
And so you can, and then it tries. Well, it's just continuing to move. So
Dang.
you do it again.
And another save.
Yep.
Oh, this guy.
Oh! All right, so you can.
I've been doing this with my attack rolls.
All right,
This guy, though.
this guy though.
That fancy footwork.
Yeah. So move 5 feet in any direction you want to.
You gotta throw this thing up against a wall or something.
All right.
Like, where is a wall? You can't see anything.
Oh yeah.
other than
Now that you're down
blocks.
here, it's actually the light is actually inside the cube now.
Yeah.
And
That
so
works.
as it's going around, I can now do this for you. Sorry, I forgot.
Should you draw like the 3D hole? Basically, what can Fel shoot through? Right?
I
'Cause
will.
he's starting-
I will in 1 second.
Also, you
All
can
right.
hear me. I'm out of the cube now.
Yeah, you can hear him.
Uh,
This is the hole, by the way, Fel and everyone, right there. And this guy is actually continues his movement. This time he goes back towards Atlas. Make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. Nice. So be pushed back 5 feet in any direction you want to. All right. You kind of go there, and that's its turn. He only has 15 feet of movement. So, Fel. It kind of comes back to you, but then, actually, no, you don't see that shit. Because this guy, someone you didn't see before, appears.
Oh. On me?
Nope. Down here.
Oh. All right, more
As
little
this-
friends. That's fine.
This thing activates. And he actually goes right now. 1 second. He's just kind of been waiting for something to happen. And
Good job, you aggroed Atlas. God damn it. Goddamn rogues.
He gets
Always
the right
aggroing.
there. Gets the right there. As it kind of just moves across this floor. And Fell, it's your turn.
I'm happy not to go down there as long as I'm on the edge shooting down at that thing. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
You're on the edge, right? Like,
Yeah. He's on the he's like right here.
Glory.
Vanderby, you can be like right there
Oh,
above.
I assume 12 does not hit.
A 12 is exactly its AC.
Oh, look at that bless,
You
though.
just barely
That
hit.
bless.
Nice.
All at the Colossal Slayer.
All right.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
All right.
Christ.
So
That's right.
7
I'll
points
crit
of
this,
damage.
guys. I'll get my second attack, and this will crit. Don't worry about it. This will finish it off. All right, not a crit,
Yeah.
but it's...
Good.
Good
Yeah,
damage,
that's
though.
good. Another arrow strikes true to it. Atlas, you hear that. All right.
Shadow
Dannerby.
of death.
all right, I'm gonna shout a healing word at Atlas.
All right.
That sounds a lot like.
Feel better.
He's just within range. Just barely. You think you can get him. What do you say? Stop dying? Okay, that works.
I
That
can
was
stop doing wand dives into horrible things.
All right. Heal 4 hit points.
I mean, as far as you guys know, the swan dive was successful, but then there was a cube that just kind of ate me. You know, it wasn't
It's
so
like-
much.
It's like a world's worst belly flop.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So heal 4 hit points of healing. Atlas, it's your turn. As now you see another thing, and actually, you just barely make out something over here. Something not in the quite same shape, but it doesn't look very pleasant.
That one or something else.
Something else.
Ew.
It's kind of bubbling.
All right. I yelled to Alexander that he should probably start climbing up.
It's 15 feet above him. The rope is.
Okay. All right.
So you
well,
know.
taking these in. So 8, and then I get 3d6. So
Okay,
15
so
damage.
14 hits and 8 plus 7. All right.
And then I'm going to jump off the ground and levitate up the 20 feet. So I'm floating
Make
now.
a acrobatics check
Okay.
with advantage since you have levitate. See if you. The rope,
27.
unfortunately, is on the other side of you.
So I
You
want to jump up.
You're able to jump about 15 feet in the air when you're starting to fall again.
So levitate, you don't have to fall. You can float constantly if you want to. Like I can here. I'll click in this spell.
I got it right here.
Okay.
All right.
It was like
one
one foot
sec.
off the ground.
I can
All right.
float 20 feet.
Oh,
in the air,
okay.
whatever it is.
Rises vertically up to 20 feet. So you can be up to 20 feet above the ground.
Yep. And then the way I manipulate where I'm at is with my hands. So if I floated on a clean plane and I was up 20 feet, I would need a pole to like pull me
All right.
or whatever.
So
'cause
you
I'm just-
jumped. That was your acrobatics check to jump to the rope.
To
You
jump
actually
up.
cling to the rope. You're,
All right.
you're
And
just
then
above this cube.
Is it like long enough that it could reach Alexander?
No,
though?
it's cut off at 15 feet exactly. He is down
Okay.
there.
So I can levitate. How do I want to do this? Because technically, I could lift him, right? Like, and I could levitate something that's 500 pounds. So I can levitate myself and hold him.
You
like
could make a
small
strength
child in
check
my
to
arms.
attempt to keep hold on him. Like yes, through the spell you could hold him. However, you would still require your strength to hold him.
Okay.
Just think of it like this: you're up here. There's something pulling down on you, but there's a spell resisting that pull down. All right.
Yeah.
So it would be a strength check to hold him.
All right. I'm gonna stay here for a minute and then end my turn because I have to end my turn anyways, right?
Yeah.
So it's
all right.
kind of
Alexander, you see Atlas leaping away from you onto the rope to climb up.
All right, so we've got this cube, and
I
then
mean, you're
what's
expendable.
this?
You don't know what that is. You don't see it yet.
Okay. And the rope is like in this tile.
It's where
Like
Atlas
this-
is exactly. Oh, it's swung over. Like Atlas is right here. It could migrate based on the next turn, but right now it's where Atlas is.
All right. How much of a move of an action would be taking out another rope and throwing it up there?
It'd spend your whole turn
All right, including
taking out a
movement.
rope and throwing it out. Yeah, it'd take a turn to throw it towards Atlas. Whether he catches it or not is one thing.
All right, but even then, I'd want to get closer because between me and him, diagonally is the cube, and that it would eat up the rope. So I'm just going to move to right under him. Is that good? Because he's up in the air.
2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. And you can just toss it up. Make an acrobatics check. Zach, DC 10.
Hold on. So that's good if I do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
action-wise.
And
That's
you
like
already
taking it
did.
out of my pack and all that.
You already did. You threw it up, and Atlas.
Okay, that's fine.
The rope is coming up at you, and you catch it.
There's 50 feet of it, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Well, you catch it.
I'll
That's all you
start
can
tying
do.
it.
Nope, that's all you can
That's
do
fair.
right now. You just barely catch it, and this thing that you do not know what the fuck it is. If I can find it in here again. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. All right. All right. All right. So this thing's actually on the wall, about like 10 feet on the wall, and it sees it sees Atlas over there, and
It doesn't see anything.
Well, it doesn't.
Quote unquote see.
It has
Whatever. Go on.
it has blind sight.
Yeah. Ignore me.
It perceives.
It perceives something very accurately, and it climbs down off, and it gets pulled right there using all of its movement and action. Kind of makes this gases leaving its skin through bubbles type thing.
my worst nightmare.
Alrighty then. Then it's this guy's turn, and he moves just right there. Make a dexterity save, if you would, please. There, Alexander.
Okay, here it comes.
DC 14. You are sucked into it.
Of course.
Taking, along with the rest of the rope, because essentially you toss the 50-foot rope, you toss the rope up to Atlas, but that's only 15 feet of the length, and now that entire 15 feet, save for a couple feet, is now in the cube itself, and also you will take 12 points of acid damage. As it starts eating at your armor, getting in all the crevices that you never knew this armor had. Essentially, this thing just comes right there as it kind of starts to merge with the other cube, but it can't quite. It's trying to. You can get a sense that these things are very hungry.
All they are is hungry.
Very, very hungry. You're not sure what the purpose. Maybe they're just janitors of this region or something. They've been left down here for God knows how long. Fel, it's your turn.
All right, let's
see this
let's
happen.
pull out.
Yeah.
The hunter's mark needs to go down. Hunter's mark on the big cube.
All right.
13 should hit
That's a hit.
with 9 damage. All right. And
Hunter's mark damage.
the Colossus for an extra 6.
All right.
And the second attack,
That's a hit.
19.
Does that
And
also
another
Hunter's
7.
mark?
Shoot. You know what? After Colossus Slayer, I'm not sure. Unless it's gonna die, go on, and I'll
Alright.
let you know.
Alrighty. Dannerby. See this happen. Just a good plan turns to shit plan all of a sudden.
I mean, it was never really that good of a plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever you hit it with damage. So.
I'll go ahead and roll it.
You say that now. Where was that constructive
Okay.
feedback?
When it swan dived.
I was diving and I was like, oh no, don't do
I
it.
said swan dive.
And I immediately just was like, ah.
Right.
Oh my god. All right, so this little guy.
Little P.
I'm gonna fire off the. Hold on, I gotta. No. Where is that? Okay, is that first level? I had a fire attack that I can't find now. Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh crap! It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. You can cast that as much as you want.
I'm gonna fire that one off at that little guy.
At the little black thing.
Yeah.
Boom. DC 26 dexterity saving throw.
That
Doesn't sound right at all.
No.
No.
What have I done?
What have you done?
Probably more like 16 at most.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna find it in the book because something on the thing is screwy.
All right. In
DC
which
20 is.
The request.
did we find it?
I'm not sure how to fix this thing. It's
All right. Just what's the actual 8 plus your proficiency
it's
plus.
hold on. On a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8.
Yes!
So I think the problem is I've got something screwy on here with
Here,
my
I'll look at it real quick. Hold on.
saving throw.
What's your
The
mod?
saving throw is 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Which
So
What's
it
your
should be
wisdom
like
mod?
8 plus 3 plus 4.
It should be 8 plus 3 plus 2, I believe.
I see.
Two
It's,
wisdoms.
it's adding your actual wisdom score. I think.
Why?
I don't know, but anyway. So 8 plus 3 plus 2,
8 plus 3 plus 2. So it should be 13.
13. It will try to make that now. Dexterity. Ooh, it has real good dexterity.
Really? For
No,
cube?
I'm joking. I was being
Yeah.
all
Let's
right.
go
It's
get-
you see it kind of. Oh, that was a gelatinous cube, but it don't matter. Same thing. This thing.
Oh man, good old days
All right.
of EverQuest.
All right, so it takes 11 or 13 points. Oop, I didn't mean to do the beam.
Oh god! Oh god, I've destroyed everything.
It just kind of burns a little bit as it takes 13 points of damage. Atlas!
Fucking Atlas.
Atlas?
Like I waited till after my turn to pee.
Atlas?